So we want to, of course, slaughter some chicken. So this is what we start with. You boil our water over here, and then after boiling our water, we go to the next step. And when the water is here, amesemaje?
Anasema change.
Leta kuja ukate kitu. Hi guys, hope you're doing fine. Thank you for joining my family today. If you're new, you're welcomed, and if you're my returning subscriber, thank you for coming back again. So today I'm just going to show you how we prepare chicken traditionally, and these are just the steps we use and everything that we do the traditional way to prepare our chicken. So stay tuned and enjoy watching the video to the end. So every time I visit my grandma, she has to give me a chicken to slaughter. Like every time or every night I eat chicken until I get out of that house, and that has been the rule, and maybe because she loves me so much. So one thing you do, you first remove the feathers as you've seen, and then you cut the, what is it called? What is that called? The shingle. What is it called? I don't know. So you cut it, and you don't cut to the end. You cut and leave some piece hanging. So you don't cut the head out completely. So it's believed if it's not shaking, it's completely dead. We are done with part 2. I normally slaughter it by myself if it's meant for me. So we are done. Now you have to place it in the hot boiled water. As people normally say, I can't bathe hot water, I'm not a chicken. So you put it in hot water, and then after a few minutes you remove it there and start unplugging the feathers. So this is normally a long process because the chicken is already hot, and then you have to keep on plucking the feathers until they are all well done, until you are done with the feathers. Sometimes you do it, sometimes you call for help, you call for people to come and help you do this. Anyways, I can't lie, I didn't do it alone over here. I told someone else to help me. And then you now come in the kitchen, start smoking this chicken traditionally. Some mom, a long time ago, we had the wire that you could just place up on these 3 stones or 3 cooking stones. Right now, grandma said that she doesn't have them. I don't know, they got lost or she used them somewhere else. So you have to smoke your chicken until it's all well done. As you can see, it was still fatty, and yeah, and I think it's smoking on well. Now after you are done smoking the chicken, place it over these banana leaves again so that you can start is it called dividing it, cutting it into pieces. So traditionally there are ways on which you cut them into pieces based on whether you have visitors or it's just for family members. So when you have visitors, you only cut them into, my grandma said you only cut them into 4 pieces. That is, you cut the breast, the 2 breasts and the 2 thighs. So that is only the 4 pieces that you cut and then cook them. But if it's only for family use, then you have to cut them into small pieces, so that every family member can have it. So I started it all alone over here. The first thing you do, you remove the stomach. This thing I'm removing, it's called the chicken stomach. I don't know, it's called the chicken stomach. I really wish maybe I could show you the contents inside there, but it's basically when the chicken is taking something, it goes directly to that thing. Maybe it's called the stomach, I don't know. And then so you remove that first, and then you now go to the breast to cut the breast into 2, and then you go to the thighs, you cut the thighs, and basically that's it. So you start dividing your chicken, and I think I had a rough time because it was really hot. The smoking plus the hot water made it too hot for me to just cut it so well, so perfectly. But you have to cut the piece completely to the end. You don't divide it, or don't cut half while still dividing it. did it all alone up to this level. here, and as you can see, its remaining parts are like the internal organs, maybe the intestines, the liver, the lungs, maybe kidneys, but yeah, heart, the back. Those are the internal organs that are normally the last thing to cut. So it was until this point that grandma had finished her all activities of the evening, maybe activities, yeah, and then she came in and decided to help me finish up with everything that. And then something else, there's always the green thing. Is it bile? I think it's the bile. It's always sour, so you normally remove it with so much attention that you don't cut the bile. If I told you cut the bile, and then it spreads into the whole meat, yeah, it becomes sour. So you remove it with so much attention to make sure that the bile is completely out and cut. And I think this chicken didn't have, we concluded with grandma that this chicken didn't have a good bile. I don't know, this one thing weird that we got inside there. So we concluded with grandma that this chicken didn't have a good bile. So what we did, we just removed the green things that we saw, but they didn't look like the bile, the normal bile that you normally get out from chicken. Meanwhile, grandma helped. I was still struggling to see if it was there because I didn't believe that there was no bile. Meanwhile, grandma helped and we finished cutting, and that was it. She believes that I can do it because I've been doing it, and this is something that she has taught me. This is something that I've learned from her. So as you can see, she's trying to cut the breast and the legs into smaller pieces because I think we are many in here. Cousins have visited, grandchildren have visited, people are home, so you have to cut them into small pieces. And something else about grandma, she loves visitors, she loves sharing. So I think she's just going to cut them into small pieces, and then at the end we're going to share it with other neighbors. Now you have to wash the pieces, make sure that they are clean, and then after washing you put them on the cooking stones, you start boiling them. So you boil until the water is dry, and then at this point, if you are a low cholesterol person, you can just take them as they are without even adding fat. But then we had to fry them. Hey! And that was it. Thank you for reaching this far. I really appreciate your support. Subscribe if you haven't, turn on the notification bell if you haven't, and